Well, there are so many challenges when you take on a Raymond Briggs project. Probably the biggest one was the look of it. And
we were originally going to do it on paper, but it became unfeasible to do that, given the amount of work and the time and the budget. So we looked at a program called TV Paint. It's a program I'd recently learned how to use. We developed a series of techniques and brushes which looks indistinguishable from pencil on paper. And I would argue even that it's possibly more authentic, because when you're drawing on a screen, what you see is what you get. It's exactly as it appears on your computer screen is what you will see in the cinema, which is not the case with paper.
And due to the brushes that have been designed for this production, it allows us to keep that sketchy line that is present in Raymond's original book. You don't want it looking too slick and too polished. It is supposed to be a rough, hand-drawn, characterful, textured piece of art, which is what we're trying to achieve with it.
And beyond that, there's the colouring process, which is effectively opening up windows into textured, painted colour, which adds another layer of authenticity.
with our art department team, led by Robin Shaw, he came up with a technique which I think has cracked the look. I don't think has been used in this way before.
The characters and the technique that's being used for colouring them and their clothes was quite a painstaking process to devise. So what we've done is we've got this library of watercolour swatches. We'll do a big A3 sheet of a colour and then cut them up into 6 identical rectangles, and then we'll do what's called boiling those. So it's where you'll have 2 frames of one of those rectangles followed by 2 frames of the next rectangle, and there are slight variations in the intensity of the colour or the grain in the paper that show up.
Our art director was even one point stamping on the bits of paper on the floor to get that gritty look to it. And all that's then fed into the computers and then mixed up, and then that texture is pushed through the flat painted work that's done. I mean, you're never going to get it exactly like the book, because we'd be here till the end of the century doing it if you had to do every frame crayon, you know, with all those crayon work in it and the texture. The book itself, I think, took Raymond about 3 years, and we've got 9 months to make it, so you can imagine. But we have, you know, labour-saving techniques now that we can employ in order to get there. But it wasn't an easy thing to discover what to do.
So, although digital, it's hand done from start to finish of drawing to colour.